Okay, we are making a video of the work with, see if you can say it, RD Smarty's Pantalone.
You go.
That is
Audio's pantalones.
what?
Audio's pantalones is her dad.
Audio's Pantalones is her doing.
Yep.
So it's at the finals right now, like running 14s. So this colt has some potential. Tell me your name, sis.
I'm Skylar.
Skylar. Which I forgot immediately. And your name is
Ashlyn.
what?
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn. See, I knew that. I just wanted to see if you did. So
We'll go with that.
what we've had Ashlyn doing is just brushing her. What was the trouble that you were having with the little thing when you brought it here, sis?
Went home like
Don't let it touch you up there.
walking back and forth.
Not relaxed.
Yeah, not relaxed and like if she didn't get her like if she like if you tried to put her in her place and tell her to listen to you and do what you're telling her to do, she would be like no and freak out and start rearing and bucking.
Okay.
But she's busy, but
So
she's
yeah,
just disrespectful.
yeah. She just didn't know how to work for her scratches, you know?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a thing. As soon as this kicks on, there it kicked on. I'm gonna show you a thing and why I did it. Then you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Okay? Sounds good. Okay. So how did we get her to this spot where she can stand still and let you rub on her and not wiggle around? Pretty easy. We just rewarded the good stuff and educated the bad stuff that we didn't do violent. So you let me have her? Yeah. The best way to work these long ropes, just like this, is letting down and learning not to clip on them. Okay. So you see how she's coming up to explore this? This is her comfort. She does good, this thing cuts her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to rub her all over and she does not get to move her feet. And what would we do if she moved her feet? We would back her up. I'm not going to let her rub on me. Rule number one, she's not allowed to touch me for the rest of her life. Mama, but I can touch her anytime I want. Does that make sense? Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't let another human just walk up and maul on you. But you'd let a 1,200-pound horse. She's not 1,200 yet, but she would be. So when she reaches over there to nuzzle me, if I wasn't talking, I would have touched her first and she wouldn't have gotten in trouble for coming to me. But she came over to me and touched me, so I bumped her away. But you probably didn't even see it because I didn't try to murder her. What I did was I told her she can't touch me, but it was actually my fault for not touching her first. You see what I just did?
Yeah.
Put my finger in her mouth. That mouth belongs to me too. And I can, as she learns to leave her head where I put it, can you see we're riding her? If she'll put her head someplace and keep it there, it could be pretty handy.
Yeah.
Everything that we're doing on the ground, you can copy sitting on her back on the first ride. Left and right meets back up. If you were riding this horse in the very beginning, you'd get in time with the front feet, left, right, left, left. You wouldn't just rip her and hold her back in here. That's no. But you, so what we do is no matter where we're standing, yacht rig rope and rope halters. If I'm standing here and I go left and right, it does the same exact thing. See that halter going left and right?
Yeah.
she's got to back up 2 steps. And I'm going to get bigger. 1, 2, and then I quit. I quit asking her to move. She ought not to move. Rule number 2, she's not allowed to dictate direction or speed. Well, that's pretty handy when you're trying to saddle her up. She's not just walking off behind the fairies. Or you try to check her back at a barrel when she speeds up. Or you're going down the trail and you want to walk and see the flowers and she just takes off ripping. She's not allowed to dictate direction or speed. Right now, our only means of discipline is to back her up or bend her hip. As she gets further and further into development, we could do things like ride snake trails or yield her hindquarters or this or that.
Yeah.
But right now, at this stage, the babies, left and right to back up or pick up and yield her hip. Now, I still haven't rubbed this side. Now, she's real friendly. And a really friendly horse, if you don't stay on top of that, becomes a horse that expects you to pet it constantly and wants to interact with you constantly. Then you tell her no, but you have to tell her no consistently. Because if you only tell her no on Tuesdays, Wednesday, when you tell her no, she'll go ape shit.
Yeah.
And that probably ought not to be on the video, but it is. So anyway, I'm gonna rub her all over. Before I can do anything, I have to have her attention. And rule number 3, never chase her face. What do I mean by that? She's over here now, I'll halter her.
Yeah.
She takes her head over there, I'm gonna get her attention, then halter her. I am not gonna chase her face. If she learns to avoid you with her face, actually it's her mind, but it's easier to figure if I say face.
Yeah.
If she learns to avoid you with her face, with her mind, the next thing she will avoid you with is her neck. Then she will avoid you with her shoulders.
Yeah.
And then you'll chase her around all over in the pasture. And if you have a halter in your hand, you'll never catch her.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just the way that works.
Yeah.
So now, this. I'm this big. Okay?
Okay.
Anything inside how big I am that she is in is because I choose to let her.
Okay.
If I want to stand here and what's that dance that stupid Japanese guy did years ago? If I was doing the St. Vitus dance because I had epilepsy or something, she ought not to be worried about that.
Yeah.
But she ought to understand that my hands here, there, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I quit.
Yeah.
But if I want to reach over to my friend and get a dip of snuff or a drink of soda pop, she ought not to freak out because I reached out there to her. This is my space. Anything inside that is something that I've allowed her to do. And we can't train it with violence. You cannot move your feet when you're working with these horses that need correction because we're not allowed to chase their face, right? So if you can't chase their face, you can't move your feet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go like this. I can do anything I want right here as long as I don't move my feet. If I take one step towards her, I'm chasing her, and that's rude, and that'll be not like you.
Okay.
That's the only 3 rules I have.
Yeah.
So, horses can see your jump.
Yeah.
Rubber. Don't ignore that and go on to what you're going to do. Horses can only think of one thing at a time. So, if I don't have her attention, remember when you were in school? The teacher couldn't teach you nothing if you were looking out the window. And I've had people come out here and say, oh, I can do 2 things at the same time. I said, okay, fine. Jump out on the interstate and work a crossword puzzle for me. You can't do 2 things at the same time. Horses cannot think of 2 things at the same time. And I know this. There's been studies proving that horses had secondary thoughts and this and that and triple. And You can go way down the rabbit hole, but the truth is, jump on the freeway. Jump on the freeway and work the crossword puzzle for me. As soon as this horse looks at me, I got her attention, I can do something. Now, this may all seem like I'm wasting your time right now.
No.
But this is the reason that my
everything
horses,
I was doing is completely opposite of what you're saying. So
everything that I'm telling you, and you'll have it on video.
Yeah.
Is why my horses act the way they act.
Yeah.
And it even goes further than that. This is how mom talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
If mom had a chance, if she wasn't in a stall, but if mom had a chance, she took this off by herself. She went away from the herd and she had the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept that baby away from the herd for 2 or 3 days. When that baby came back, when she introduced the baby to the herd,
Mm-hmm.
this filly could read its mother's intentions. Mom went left, filly went left. Mom went right, filly went right.
Yeah.
Mom stopped, filly stopped.
Yeah.
Okay? She didn't have any tools. It's reading your intentions. This is very, very important to my program. Remember, she can't touch me.
Yeah.
And I can do this anytime I want. Now, you can take it to extremes. You can make it like this. She can't get inside there.
Yeah.
Well, how the hell are you going to pet them?
Yeah.
That you would have to teach them to let you approach them.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to approach me. I want her to be nice, but I want her to be polite.
Mm-hmm.
iPhones cost $2,200. I do not want her to knock my iPhone in my water tank.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. You're getting ready to film your GoPro run at the NFR, and she reaches over and knocks the damn thing on the ground. The horse steps on it. Well, there goes
The whole run.
your whole plan because she was being rude. How about just coexist with me and be nice? And then how about you petting her for being nice?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of petting her and trying to make her good, how about just be good and I will pet you?
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that's important to my program to get these horses like this, that jaw is an endorphin trigger. It releases dopamine into her brain. Dopamine's like heroin. You rub a circle on it. Watch your eyes. Okay? I didn't invent that. That's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
But the T. Tillington Touch lady had a whole video on where you could touch them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to explore that, figure out how to do a T-touch. I didn't invent nothing. I've never had an original idea. I'm just doing what people told me to do years ago. Okay, now we've got this horse where it'll stand still.
Mm-hmm.
Big breath, it's relaxing. First thing we're going to teach this horse. Remember I said you only have two tools of discipline with the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
Back her up or yield her hip. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go here, left and right. I need 2 steps. Rub her on the jaw. If I can do left and right with my hand, I can do left and right with my rein. Now, she looks at me, I pet her. Lots of pets. More pets than you pet your horses a lot. I will bet you dinner at Chandler's that I pet my horses more than you do.
You probably do.
And I will bet you also that you've never seen me pet a horse that didn't earn it.
Yeah.
Life's that way. You go sit on your butt, don't make any money, lose your truck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what you put into this deal. You
Yeah.
get what you earn. I want her to look forward to seeing me, but I also want her to know, hey, mom's gone, but here comes that old guy.
Yeah.
And he ain't bad. All you gotta do is try. All right. Pull pressure is the next thing I teach because I tie him up the first time I touch him.
Mm-hmm.
Pull pressure means forward. Got all day. She's not allowed to touch me, but I was prepared to touch her first.
Yeah.
And now, I've seen people do this. Look how light my horse leads.
Yeah, there's no.
Your horse
there's
don't
no
lead.
full pressure.
No, your horse doesn't lead worth a damn. Your horse is following you.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with doing what they just did, but I'm going to put some full pressure on. There, good.
Yeah.
Left and right. Left and right. Good. Pat up. Fingers in their mouth. That relaxes a muscle group. The first muscle group to relax on a horse usually is the muscle group in their face because they clamp their jaw and they quit breathing and they quit swallowing if they're anxiety ridden or troubled. Finger in the mouth. Touch the tongue, pull it out. Finger in her mouth. Touch the tongue, pull it out. She's not licking and chewing, but I got to hold this out.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Man. So come here. So I rubbed this horse all over with the flag, didn't I?
Yeah.
Rub it all over with the flag. It's not allowed to move. So while you're doing that, I want you to practice using your intentions by thinking, Smarty, stand still while I pet you. That doesn't seem like an unreal request.
Yeah.
And the camera followed me so nobody can see you doing it. So I'm
Is
going
that
to,
a Pivo?
huh?
Is that a Pivo? Is that what it's called?
Off of Amazon for like a third the price.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
it works? It works good.
If I had the money, I would buy a Pivo. For what I do, that's fine.
Yeah.
But it tracks a little jerky, but it costs $19.
Oh, geez. Okay, we're getting one of those.
And it came from Amazon. Now, the Pivo thing, you can go lope circles and do flying lead changes, run a whole dressage test, and that camera will follow
Yeah,
you.
that's like, those ones are really fancy. Yeah. It's meant for horse riding, right? Yeah, it is.
But it costs a lot more, and you have to decide for yourself. You know, you have, when it becomes important to your endeavor to have that, because you're doing video lessons like
Yeah.
Herman's wife,
Yeah.
and she ships those lessons all over the planet and charges a lot for them. Amelia Newsom. Yeah. And that's Herman Schneider's wife. And oh, it's incredible. But she probably has that because her camera just goes like you're watching a film. This one here, every once in a while, will get sidetracked. It doesn't have a lock-on feature. Those Pivos, you turn it like that, you hit lock on, and now it's only on you. 20 people could go past you and it will stay right there. This one won't. But anyway, I like it. I am not complaining. Now that you've rubbed this horse all over, did you rub the legs?
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I want you to grab the halter knot, left and right, push backwards, left and right. Don't move your feet. Got to get 2 steps. 1, 2, quick. Now pet it. Don't pull her into you. Pet her with the rope too. So you don't want her afraid of the reins. Yeah. So when I backed her up, left and right. There. I left my reins. That's all for you. All right. Okay. Now, take a step back and have her step forward. Pull pressure. When she moves, you quit pulling. Or quit. You got to get lighter than that if you want her to rate when you ride her. Okay. So do that again. Feel her pull. Quit. Yeah. Because your intentions changed, didn't they? Yeah. You were thinking, I'm going to touch her pole and she's going to come to me. You want her to read your intentions. So when you touched her pole and she came to you, you didn't have to pull her no more. Yeah. So when you rate her up to stand up and go around the right-hand barrel, if you've got her rated here, in theory, you ought to be able to just let go of the reins. Yeah. Because she's in the position to do the maneuver. Instead of ripping her around here and holding on to her, kicking her in the belly. Yeah. You see, barrel racers have a bad rap, but that's just because the people that say barrel racers don't have any horsemanship are not barrel racers.
Yeah.
Okay? They've never rode a runaway donkey and couldn't get it to turn. Well, that could have been took place down here, and I'm going to show you. Let me see this is my legs today.
Okay.
I was going to ask you, what does this mean? But I already blew it.
Yeah.
What does this mean, though? It means whatever you want it to mean. Okay? She's not allowed to touch me. This is going to reinforce my intentions. This can be, because I'm going to show you something. You step right back over there. I'm going to touch her left jaw, and I want her right front foot to step over. Now, all of these things are what's making her quiet, because we're asking her to do jobs and rewarding her for it.
Yeah.
So it's an ongoing thing. Now, she's too close to turn, isn't she?
Yeah.
Left and right, reinforce that. But before I did that, I thought back up. She didn't. So I did that, and then I reinforced it. Push left jaw, right front foot. Legs. Quit pulling. She's doing what I asked her to. She's not allowed to stop and dictate speed, is she?
No.
So, put my legs on her. She's going forward, leave her alone. You see how all these things are relaxing her, because we're doing things, and oh, that's how you get out of this pickle. Legs. Now, she's not going to be perfect. Well, we've only had her a week.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to pick my inside hand up like I'm going to put my thumb in my pocket, because you're familiar with yielding the hind inside leg or bending the neck.
Yeah.
I'm riding.
Yeah.
You did not see me do this. I'm not going to scare the body part away, because if I want the body part, I'd be able to walk up here and get it.
Yeah.
But if I just got done hitting her hip to make it move, you wouldn't let a human do that to you. Well, why would this horse let me do that to him? That's rude. Yeah. Because if I ever had to put my leg on her to get that hip to really go, she'd already know how. All right. Left and right. She's too close. She's creeping. Right jaw, left front foot. Legs. As soon as it moves, I quit. That's all right. I'm not paying enough attention to her. Yeah, but this isn't. This is forward.
She's big.
Forward motion.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So when you work with the babies, you have to be prepared to prioritize what you're going to do. Did I want her to kick at me? No. But I didn't want her to do was not go forward.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to pay attention to her, and I'm not going to talk too much, because she needs to move that hip. Right here. She's going to move that hip. She's going to back up.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. I'm not going to pet her. Somebody has to run the outfit. And we both have to be safe. And getting after her, she's not allowed to touch me. She touched me with her foot, didn't she?
Yeah.
But I couldn't punish her 30 seconds after that.
Yeah. So
I set the same situation up. Now she's yielding right here.
So
we're just going to keep doing the same. What? Talk to me.
That makes me want to just whoop their like, that makes me so mad that she does that. So like, you would just ignore it and act like she's not trying to kick you?
No, I'm fixing it right now.
Okay. Yeah.
This hip needs to not, but I can't yield this hip unless I've got my hand lifted up.
Okay.
Horsemanship being what it is. There. Now back up. Now pet her. Now we'll do it again. Right jaw, left front foot, legs. Yield her. Back her up. Better. Forward. Yield it. No kick that time. Relax, grasshopper. Full pressure means forward. Legs. Leg. Just enough leg to get her to move, not enough to make her buck. There. Leave her alone. Do it again. Full pressure. Legs. Leave her alone. Yield her hip. Back her up. If I would have got mad at her, I did get big. I did get as big as I needed to. She's licking and chewing over here.
Yeah.
But there was some good things in there. I touched her in the belly. She moved forward.
Yeah.
Not in a way that's going to be helpful down the line, but forward is better than just rear up and not go.
Yeah.
We do it again. Right jaw, left front foot, legs. Leave her alone. Legs. Leave her alone. Forward. 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 Legs. Back her up. I'm glad that you're seeing this.
Yeah. I'm glad you're seeing it.
But it's not all cosmetic.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah.
She's giving me 1 + 1 is 5. What I'm asking for is forward and around.
He's just adding.
She's adding stuff to it that doesn't have any bearing on reality. Forward. She's sticking right here. Just there. Leave her alone. Back her up. Now I'm going to show you in real time how I work on this. See, this side's good? A full circle, pick up, inside hind, left and right. This side's the same. Forward. 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 Legs swing forward. My intentions are you need to go forward. I'm not going to pull you forward like a bucket cat. I'm going to put my legs on you and say to go forward. She's looking at me. She's not looking where I want her to go. There. Forward. She's not allowed to dictate direction or speed. Yield that hip. That was real light.
Yeah.
I fixed it right.
Yeah.
Rubber. Forward. Good. Work on this hip just a little more. Left and right. Forward. She's coming over here and stick it.
Yeah.
We don't want that. So every time that she stops, it just gives us a chance to start her again. Forward. Forward. And my hand is never, if you watch my hand, forward. That's my legs. She wants to stand there and let me kick her. I'll let her. Step her across. Forward. She's stuck again over here. There's no place over here for her. There is right there.
Have you had her be naughty like this yet?
This is the worst she's ever been.
So yeah, this is how she has been being on the daily for us. This is like normal for her to us. Like trying to get.
There's a full circle. Yield that hip. Let her stop.
That was, yeah.
Licking and chewing. She doesn't know she's doing bad.
Yeah.
Now, in her defense, she knows your voice. She knows your voice.
Yeah.
She might know your voice. Those voices have a picture in her head right now of this is the way I act. When I'm just here with my hippie music and me,
Yeah.
it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
But we're not going to quit. This is how we teach. This is how we get them quiet. Full circle. Inside hind leg. Left and right. Leave her alone. That was an improvement.
Yeah, that was way better.
Because you're going to do this when I get done here.
Okay.
But she has history with you.
Yeah.
She knows that she can make Ashley
Yeah.
do what she wants.
Yeah.
Left jaw, right front foot, legs. Leave her alone. If that foot moves, you have to leave her alone. There's full circle, pick straight up, inside hind leg, left and right. If a horse is being aggressive, every time I yield the inside hind leg, I make him back up a step.
Yeah.
If a horse is being afraid, I save the back up for later. Okay? Because they're already wanting to get away.
Yeah.
This one doesn't.
No. Not very well.
But this filly's nothing. I alter broke a dozen caution lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they'll come down the line and make you like it. Right jaw, left front foot, legs.
Yeah, I've seen videos of fillies literally walk up behind people and jump on them.
Oh yeah, I think we've all seen that one at least once.
Yeah.
Quiet. And she didn't stop because there was nothing in that for her.
Yeah.
Maybe in the past, but we don't care about yesterday. We're dancing with who we took to the party. And if you let these little babies learn that they can kick you and come at you and stop and stick and not listen to you, when they get to be 1,300 pounds, you're really in a pickle.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really are.
Yeah.
But she can be quiet because she didn't run around kicking her mom all day. Right jaw, left front foot. Add my legs. It moved. I quit. I want her to bend and go forward. Just like that. Pick straight up. Put my thumb in my pocket. Left and right.
So right when you can see her kind of, like as she's going around that circle, I can almost see where she wants to kind of like swing her hip into you and wants to kick. That's right when you lift her up and yield her hip away. So you kind of want to read.
I want to be
where her hips. Yeah.
I want to be proactive.
Yeah. So that's what you're doing to avoid
So,
her from kicking.
To do a maneuver, you have to have a certain shape. If you lose that shape, you can't practice the maneuver. You have to reacquire the shape. With this little filly right now, I'm telling you, I'm working on shape with this filly. But more than that, I'm working on her mind.
Yeah.
The mind at this stage, the mind is more important than the body because the mind, the central nervous system, is what makes all those body parts do that.
Yeah.
They had to have that thought to do it. Okay? Well, when she changes her thought, my responsibility as a quote unquote trainer is to catch it when it's a thought and fix it before it becomes an action.
Yeah.
That's called feel.
Yeah.
Can't teach it very well, but the horse will tell you when you don't have it. Left jaw, right front foot, legs. And she's still not going to this direction the way I want her to because I have to take a step to the side.
Yeah.
But I'm getting the maneuver. So in order to get to refinement, I have to get the maneuver before I can refine it. If you only want excellence, your horses will quit trying for you. You have to reward trot. And you can't hold a grudge. Right jaw, left front foot. You just have to explain it different so that the results are what you anticipated the question. So you ask it in a different way. She stopped. I don't want her to stop. And yield her. Yield her. Let her right. She's going forward. Now she's not. I want her forward. and not stop. She doesn't get to dictate direction or speed, but I gotta have forward. So we leave her alone. As soon as she's going forward, I leave her alone. There. I don't want her to stop right here in this corner. The sun's blinding me right there. There. Now I'll yield her. And I'll back her up. Give her a chance to think. Better. We'll go back this way. Too close to me? That's where I picked that flag up.
Yeah.
There, that was a circle. Wait for her. Good. Look at it, chill. She doesn't want to fight.
No. She's so much like her dad. United Way, it's insane.
Full pressure means forward.
Yeah.
There, she came forward. I had to quit. I'm gonna let her give me two circles. Good. Yield. She wants to work at that letter. It's hard for her to keep going when I lift.
Yeah.
Better. Chill. Get zen. I want to encourage this. Lift. Forward. Every time she gives me grief right there in that corner, I'm going to get bigger. I want to catch her before she stops there. There! But if you get to jerking and spurring, this stuff will just get worse.
Yeah.
And then you'll jerk the forward motion out of them. There! See what happened there?
Yeah.
Full press it. There. That was nice. Better. I'll tell you a story. You got two kids. Yeah, mom tells them to take out the garbage. One of them tells them no and flips her off. The other kid says, okay, I will. As soon as mom turns her head, that kid flips her off too. Which one deserves a spanking? Both of them?
Yeah.
One's for lack of respect. The other one's for lack of effort. Respect is a learned response to correct stimulus. I'm not that far down the rabbit hole. If they're trying to hurt me, I'm within my rights to defend myself. But it has to end up productive. It can't end up with them running backwards and frozen to the ground.
Yeah.
It has to end up soft, quiet, and relaxed somewhere. She's backing in that corner there. I don't want her to stop in that corner. I hate that corner. There. I got her away from that corner. Set her up for success.
Yeah.
Look. Yield. These hot horses can be just as quiet as a dull one.
Yeah.
But they can't be punished for being hot. Now I'm going to go this way. Left jaw, right front foot. You walk for me. My hands open. This is the response I want. Everything that we've done up to this point was for this response. Inside hind leg. Didn't back her up that time. Over there, she's sticking and running backwards, huh?
Yeah.
We're going to back off of the backing up
Yeah.
as long as she's not so close that she's touching it.
Yeah.
Every answer is situational. Now she creeped into me. Run back up.
Yeah.
And then I quit asking, I didn't cut her. Absence of pressure is its own reward. Left front foot, as soon as it moves, I quit pulling. This is the response we want. If I get her past this corner again, inside hind leg, inside hind leg, there. But I didn't drop my hand until I got it.
Yeah.
Don't ask for something you're not willing to hang in there and get. One more time, and then you're going to do this.
Okay.
And you're going to do it with an open mind.
Yes.
There's that foot. Leave her alone. I'm looking right where the cinch goes. My focus is on forward, and my correct leg position is right there where the cinch goes.
Okay.
Left and right. Just get zen. I'm not a Buddhist, but being zen is cool. I'm going to go one more time the other way. I know you're excited. Left jaw. All right. Think, plan, implement the plan. I want to go to my left around me. I'm going to touch her left jaw. I want her right front foot. I want forward motion. That's my plan.
Yep.
Now I'm going to implement that plan. Left jaw, right front foot. Look at the cinch. Put my leg on her. Correct response to stimulus. She didn't yield. There, she yielded. She's too close to me. Left and right. Don't move my feet. Now we get to pet her. Hey. There you go. First thing you want to do, remember with that leg, make sure that you're not, make sure she's cool and groovy. Okay. You're going to stand in front of her. In front of her, straight ahead. You're going to point to your left.
And then just like,
Yeah, but you're not in front of her. If you were riding her, you'd be exactly in this
Yeah.
position, but you'd be behind her.
yeah.
Remember our saddle work and our rein
Yeah.
work are the same. All right, so she can't feel that. Then leave her alone. Step out of the way. Look at the cinch. There's full circle. Lift straight up. Left and right. She's too close. Pet her on the face with your rope. Okay. Now you're going to change hands and you're going to go the other way. You're going to point to your right as far as you can, because the further away from you you point, the more she moves her shoulder. Let your hand drop. Now pick straight up. Left and right. Now take better again. And put your string back with your flag. Put yourself back together. Did that feel different? When you point to get her to go, and she starts to go, your rein hand needs to go back down to neutral.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. It's the first time I like dropping them.
Yeah, you're just holding her. You're pulling her like she was a bucket cap.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, point to the left. Stevie, you can smoke right here. It's all good. And that's all right, unless you hear something crying, then probably fine. Point away from you. Now lift straight up. Now back up. Now, I will tell you this. The more you back up when you do those circles, the closer they will get to you.
Yeah.
You don't want to move your feet.
Okay.
Your feet are a sucker bed. If you're going to move your feet, walk that way.
Okay. Not.
But I mean, if you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to your right. Set it up. Think, plan, implement the plan. Back her up. Get her away from you. She's way too close to you. Don't move your feet. If you move your feet, the distance will remain the same. Leave her alone. Now walk over here just a little bit. And legs. Look where it goes. Straight up. Pet her on the face of the flag. Because I want you to start getting a little further away from her when you make her do things.
Yeah.
Left and right, she's not allowed to do that. Now pet her face with flag. She's not in trouble for coming forward. She got rewarded for you backing her up.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take her away from you. And we're going to do another thing that I probably, I can't explain what I'm doing, but I'll do it while I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right. So she's real touchy, isn't she?
That song is really great.
She's
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah.
And that's good with performance art.
Yeah.
All right. Left jaw, right front foot. She's moving. Now I'm going to beat her to a stop. I'm not trying to numb her down. But that overreaction, that's not mutually beneficial to anybody.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time I've done this with her. Watch, watch, watch. Stop.
Yeah.
Licking and chewing. How about I pet her under the belly and put a little cinch pressure on her? How about I say, good girl. I like that just fine. Because she went from reacting to responding.
Yeah. She thought about it for a second.
And that's what we're trying to work on.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the other side. The other side, the side she kicked at me with. Get her away from me. Let her move. I'm thinking stop in my head. Remember, my intentions are stop.
Yeah.
They're not go. Her intentions will be stop here in a minute.
There we go.
Almost. She doesn't get me to reward her until she thinks it through and stops. Now I rub her and love her and hug on her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But it's really important that you think before you do that.
Yeah.
Because this stick will only do what you're thinking. This stick will only do your intentions. You can't be beating on her thinking, go, 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 and expect her to stop. You don't want that anyway. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Left jaw, right front foot. That was better. Now I'm going to change my mind to stop. Better? Rub on her, love her, put your fingers in her mouth. Touch her tongue, take your finger out. Right jaw, left front foot. She has to step over. I need a good circle established. Now you see how she's staying a little further away from me?
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
Yeah.
That allows me to shake her up, stand her up, and bend her. Now I'm going to change my mind to stop. This is the side that kicked me, remember?
Yeah.
That took less time than the other side. She's licking and chewing. She's going, it was that simple?
Yeah.
I didn't have to get mad. I didn't have to attack the guy. Oh, she took off. Changed my mind to stop. That gives me a chance to work on this some more. All I'm doing is thinking stop and waiting for her. She's probably thinking, what do I have to do to get this guy to quit doing this? How about if I stop? Will he quit? That guy's stupid. All I got to do is stop and he pets me.
Yeah.
Cheryl Serby is my favorite barrel racer of all time. Because I've seen her ride her horses in a halter. I've seen her ride her horses with a neck rein.
Yeah.
I've seen her start baby horses and put the first ride on bareback with a halter.
Yeah.
She may not be the cutting edge, but I love her horsemanship with these hot horses. And her horses are hot too, or they used to be. Change your mind to stop. That only took one swing.
Yeah.
And she's exploring. Pet her, rub on her, love on her. Now the stick is my hand. That jaw, rub that jaw. That endorphin trigger, that dopamine. Let this horse know, hey, I love it that you got an engine like a Maserati, but it would be really cool if you would just stand still and let me hug you.
Yeah.
You need both.
Yeah.
You need balance. The same amount of go as stop. The same amount of right as left. You need balance in all things. need the same amount of physical as you do mental and emotional. So there's three things that got to know attached. A horse is three parts: mental, physical, emotional.
Mm-hmm.
That kick was an emotional response to me making her go.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this one more time, then you're going to do it.
Okay.
Left and right means back up, doesn't it? I didn't move my feet.
Yeah.
I didn't get in front of her.
Yeah.
I went left and right. With this kind of equipment, rope, rope halter, the halter will be the same thing no matter where you're standing.
Yeah.
If you go left and right, that halter will rock on the snow. Right jaw, left front foot. Here we go. This is the side of the kitchen. With a horse. I'm changing my mind to stop. I'm thinking stop. I'm reinforcing that thought by beating her to stop. We got all day. You want her to be quiet? Ride her quiet. This is not taken away from the gas pedal. This is making her say, what do you want to do, dude? I don't want this horse to go from 102 speed index to a 76. I do not want that. I want this horse to run 105 speed index, and then a 9-year-old kid could ride it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the horse is reading our intention.
Mm-hmm.
And it's parallel to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a subservient posture.
Mm-hmm.
I could cut a tendon, I could cut a gut, I could cut their throat. If I was a mountain lion, I got a dozen spots on the side where I could kill it.
Yeah.
One more time this way, and then you're going to do it. Left and right. She's not allowed to dictate direction or speed.
Mm-hmm.
All of those three rules, I reinforce them as they happen, and I'm black and white.
Yeah.
1 + 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Left jaw, right front foot. Leave her go. We want soft, quiet, and relaxed. A monkey with a stick can make her go fast. Takes a horseman to get her quiet.
Yes.
And I'm not a horseman, but I'm trying. Change my mind to stop. I think I'll even give her a pet. Your turn. Don't panic, Elmo. Just believe in yourself. Okay? Make sure she can feel it. Go out to the side. Don't go towards you. Lift that up. There, leave her alone. If they're doing what you ask, you quit asking. I need a full circle. Okay, change your mind to stop. Now rub under her belly. That string will get tight like a cinch. No, throw it over her back. Now, go under her belly with that stick. Look at that cinch pressure. You can feel it.
Yeah.
We're working on tomorrow. All right, change hands. Don't let her come into you. Send her around. Back her up. There! Remember, you're riding your horse.
Mm-hmm.
Flip that string over her back. You got to be thinking, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Don't quit. Now go under her belly like it was a cinch. Now walk up to her and pet her. Now we're going to quit before we wreck her.
Yeah, that was good.
Hang tough.
Watch out with little sweat today.
Keep up petting her. Keep petting her. Pet her with that stick. Because you need to practice being 3-4 feet away from her.
Mm-hmm.
There. And don't push her back with your fingers. You push her back like you were right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Remember, you are life step forward. Everything you do is exactly the same as what you do in your mind. I'll be there for the seconds. Yes.
obviously dating someone else and you fix things right and so at what point do you like blunt her and get her a little higher than the work with her, or do you always just work with them like right out of their stall, like no exercise, or is she being turned out during the day to like blow off some steam or
What I just did there is my version of lunging.
lunging? Okay. Yeah.
All right, here's my philosophy on lunging. If you have to lunge your horse for an hour to ride it,
Should be right.
in March, you're gonna have to lunge your horse for 3 hours in August to ride it. How about, what is wrong with the philosophy of when I catch you, you have to go to work? If I turn her out to play, I don't have her caught, let her play. Yes, I do.
So you do that part.
I do turn out. She's fresh out of the stall. And my expectations of performance were exactly the same,
Okay.
whether she was fresh from the stall or 2.5 hours it turned out on my patience pull pin.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let me see this. Pull pressure. Right jaw. Watch that foot. There. Quit pulling on her. She wants a reward, give her one. Now, we're going to come over here. Pull pressure. Now, she's been tied up every day since the first day. Now, first thing I'll do, we worked on pull pressure, didn't we?
Yeah.
We worked on control your emotions and relax, didn't we? We worked on, hey, I love to pet you, so let's just pet you. Okay? We're going to come around here, and we're going to pet her again. All the way up. When a horse is tied up, as a general rule, don't put your hands in front of their eyes. Why would I say that? It scares them backwards. Scares them backwards. So, all right, she's not paying attention to me. Horses only think of one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, she can hear me? Ah, I'm back here. I go up there now, and I fix the lead rope. But I touched her behind her eyes.
Yeah.
Okay? This stuff, I can make it look like your horse never made a mistake.
Yeah.
But it won't help the people that's got a horse like this, and it won't help you if you don't see how we problem solve.
Yeah.
If that horse was anybody else's horse, and it was coming around, stopping, sticking, and kicking at me, I would have done exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
We need forward motion off the pull pressure and leg pressure.
Yeah.
That's 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah.
If you're not getting forward motion with pull pressure and leg pressure, and they're stuck and running backwards, do you want to ride that? No. Everything we do on the ground is the same as we do under saddle, and it's not all cosmic.
Yeah.
When you, Tom Dorrance told me, and if Tom said it, I believe it. Okay?
Yeah.
Training horses is easy. You don't need a book. The secret to training horses is give them what they need when they need it. The trick is knowing what that is.
Yeah.
That's from experience.
Yeah.
But you give them what they need when they need it. Forward motion is everything in you guys' world. We can't have her doing that. And then going forward ought not to cause her an emotional response. So did I get big right here a couple of times? Yes, I got big. Not only do I want to stay safe for me, I wanted to make her into a horse that would go forward when you ask it to, yield its hip when you ask it to, move its shoulder across when you ask it to, and stay quiet.
Yeah.
So that's the secret to it. It's on video. I get big. But my idea of getting big
is not
and
aggressive.
somebody else down the road.
Yeah, I've gotten really mad at her for trying to kick me.
So, you know, it's all in interpretation. And I felt like today, doing what we did today, we could work on what we worked on. If you came out again, we'd work on what she needed to work on that day. But hopefully, I want you to think this. This is your homework. Think first. Think, plan, implement the plan. If the plan don't work, try something else. But you still want the same result. I want my horse to go to the right, forward, and flat. Well, that didn't work. I still want it to go forward and flat. I'll try something else. Well, I overreacted. It went crazy. You did too much. Think, plan, implement the plan. Think before you do it.
And it would it be good to practice on like her
every horse you got?
Yeah, like Reamer. So like Owen's problem is he doesn't go forward. Like he does back up. His problem is stopping and backing up.
So
that's the first stop.
So, but did you see how we worked on going forward? I put full pressure on. And I put my leg on her. When she went forward, it went away. How can you get your barrel horse to go forward when you want him to? Put full pressure on him. If you taught him that full pressure means forward, I showed her pull pressure before we started doing circles. We touched on pull pressure. If pull pressure means forward and leg pressure means forward, now until you get a forward step, you're stuck right there. Have her bring you a sandwich. But it's
he sticks.
and you just follow it because you're not going to quit doing. Remember, I said earlier, it's on film. Don't ask for something you're not willing to get a try at. Don't ask and quit. And then they go, wow, that's what she wanted. No. If you put full pressure on, you put your leg on, you're stuck. But as soon as you take a step forward, you quit. And then rub him and get on him and love on him like he's God's greatest horse. And pretty quick, if you do full pressure, if you do think first, full pressure and stick, pretty quick when you go think, you go forward. Because your body will assume the position. If you're going to turn to the right, you don't got to practice all that gymnastic yogi stuff. If you're going to turn to the right and you're thinking first, when you turn to the right, your body assumes the position. Because your body doesn't want you to fall off your horse. So I'm going into the first barrel all on fire and everything, and I'm thinking, well, I need to get in there and stand up straight. Your mind and your thoughts are right there. That horse will assume that position. Unless you jerk on his head and stop him. How many soured barrel racing horses have you that were going really quick? They got a hold of them. It's because they knew, they could have known, but the people got in the way. I don't know nothing about barrel racing. But I do know that if I'm going straight and I need to turn right, I'd do that. Have I ever went as fast as a barrel racer? Maybe I have. But usually it would have been in a straight line if I was. If I had to get around something and I don't know, I might have whooped my horse's ass, but my horse might have been smart enough to know that I don't need to go until I lose a lung. I just need to get over there. You know, but that's respect. And he will stand here while I clean his stall. And then I'll put him back on feed. I feed him like feedlot steer too. I keep his feet full. Then, and here's a little tip for you. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
She loves to do that. It's so funny.
And Monday I'm gonna start saddling her, but I ain't sure. But I'll send you a message.
Yeah, just send me a message.
If you want to come out.
You might need help.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
She's gotten a lot better. Like just the way she's standing in her stall right now from the last time I came.
Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Okay, because I'm going to turn this video off. And this was another work with R.D. Smarty's Pantalones. which is a filly daughter out of
Adios pantalones.
Adios Pantalones. In English, that means you just lost your britches. But it's okay. If she's winning all that money at the NFR, she can name that horse anything she wants. Okay. If you're getting anything out of these videos, I'd really appreciate it if you're watching them on YouTube. If you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, Equine Kindergarten, and hit like and share. Doesn't cost a dime. If you're watching these on Facebook, I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on Facebook, Butch Mowdy, and hit like and share. And I do have a subscription channel on my Facebook page, and I put 1 or 2 videos a month on there that I don't post anywhere else. And also, if you're a subscriber, you get a badge. And if you want to talk to me on the phone, send me a message, put it in the comments that you want to talk to me. If you have a subscriber badge, I'll send you my phone number and you could give me a call and we'll talk about your horse. Anyway, if that's something that interests you, that'll cost you $4.99 a month, less than the price of a chocolate coffee. But you have access to me anytime that you need me. If I'm awake, I'll answer the phone. And thank you for your time. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Bye.